Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Animal Crossing and Coffee. I've got my freshly brewed, way too hot to drink coffee right here. I've got Animal Crossing up on the TV in front of me. I am ready to go for the gold in today's bug off. I stopped short of the gold last time. We're not doing that this time, so that means we're going to be at it for a little while as I do run after run after run at the bugs to get the 300 points necessary for the gold. But that's our goal today. We're going to do, the regular island stuff as well, and then get into the bug off. Thank you for joining me. I do want to plug this morning's podcast. The Ordinary podcast went up live at 7 a.m. on polynerdic.com. You can find it on SoundCloud and CastBox. This week I was joined by two friends, not one, not zero, two. Sean and Jen both joined me. Both of them had been on the show before, but it was the first time we did a trio, little round table discussion. We talked about all sorts of stuff, from the impropriety at Ubisoft, ethics in journalism, the upcoming Yakuza Like a Dragon game, Metacritic's rule change for users, all that stuff. We talked about a ton of stuff. It went just over 2 hours. I personally think it's worth a listen. Make sure you check that out. Let's get into the game. Just hanging out outside the house here. We're going to start with our normal... Well, we can't actually start with the normal stuff. Well, we might be able to. Let's shake some trees and see if we can get some furniture to sell. Because I have zero hope that it's going to be something I actually want. Got my bug off shirt on. Still trying to breed a bunch of flowers up here. Well, we're not going to get furniture. We're going to have to sell bugs right away. We have a new villager joined us this week. I want to say on Wednesday it was that we had a camper. And she wanted to come live here, and Rooney agreed to leave, and Rooney is on the list of, or was on the list of villagers we were willing to part with. So Rooney's gone, and we now have Cookie. Cookie being a Cookie being a pink, peppy little puppy. I mean, she's a full-grown dog, but peppy puppy sounds better. Thank you for the future listen. It's a long one. We go for quite a while this week. It's the first time I've ever had more than one person on, so it was an interesting experience. Sean, of course, had joined us 2 years ago, around the time God of War came out. He hasn't been back since. We talk about it, that the state of the world definitely makes it easier to get together and do things digitally, since, we always tried to get together face-to-face. But now we've all adapted to this, modern way of doing things. I had a feeling you would. I know you guys like alliteration as well. Plus, Peppy Puppy is fun to say. I know it's not alliterative, but sweater weather is also fun to say. Yep, I know. How close am I to getting that milestone? I've been killing the milestones. I just want to get the fossil one over with. Almost there. A couple more days. Yeah, and especially if you say it that way. Put a little Boston in it. Ooh, that coffee is still too hot. I didn't use my normal mug. I used the travel mug, and I forgot that it keeps the coffee warmer longer. Still got 4 minutes. Can I sell bugs though? Nope, can't sell them yet. Everyone's phenomenal. Chelsea's slowly waking up. She's gonna go take her walk with her buddy in a little bit. Yeah, I don't want any of those. Kids are great. I'm gonna take them school shopping Monday. Yeah. This is the beginning of the expensive time of the year. Because we go from buying school clothes to then it's just like birthday, 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 holiday, birthday, birthday, holiday, birthday. Yeah, the electric company got me this month because the money I was going to use to buy Paper Mario went to the electric bill because of the air conditioner. Look at that. Chelsea added the fake terracotta warrior to the thing. I love it. You can't even tell he's holding a shovel from this angle. Yeah, we had the Mona Lisa and this statue were the two things I wanted to get. And you know how Red only lets you buy the one thing. So I bought the real piece, and Chelsea agreed to buy the fake one for here. But yeah, he's funny looking from the front because you can see he's holding a shovel. But you just turn it this way, you can't tell. It could easily be a sword, you don't know. Now if I can get another one for the other side, it'd be perfect. I just gotta cross my fingers and hope it shows up at some point. So we have one more fossil to find. Yeah, Cookie's house is the only one that doesn't match the general look of the buildings, though. I think that's funny. She's not up yet. I can't go in. Oh, that's right. During the bug off, nobody's going to be building. Darn it. You got 1 minute, Cookie. Settle down. Ava. Haven't seen her in a while. She used to live here. I went to my friend Jen's island the other day, and she has Victoria, and it's the Victoria that used to live here. And so, like, the game actually does the thing where it's like, oh, I remember you, and it's like that's actually really cool. I gotta find that last fossil before we start to bug off. Order of operations, man. Order of operations. Yeah, like I've run into Victoria repeatedly out in the wild, and you know, like when doing New Islander hunts, and like the ones I run out to out in the wild don't remember me. It's just, you know, different Victoria. But running into her on my friend's island was fun. So where are you at, Fossil? Where are you hiding? There's not a lot of places it could be hiding. Oops. Found it. Just occurred to me that when I went to the store, I sold all the bugs I was going to sell Flick. Didn't even think about what I was doing. I was on autopilot. Just inching closer to that milestone. Yeah, we are almost at the point where we have all the Islanders we want. Not necessarily all of the ones we want, but like we're happy with the ones we have. You know, Cookie, Bree, Zucker, Pico, Kiki, Marina back there, Eugene, Puck, Puck. Tammy's like really the last one I could stand to see leave. And at this point, I no longer just like I no longer strongly dislike Tammy. She's just the one that I have no affinity for. All right, bugs everywhere. Also the wood too, just to clear it out of my inventory. Oh yeah, we got plenty of money for the bug off. Sad thing is I got all the prizes last time, so like there's no drive to get all the things because I already have them all. Get our net out, be ready. Thus begins the repetition of doing this bug off. Oh, I missed. Off to a great start. Okay, you all hang out down here on the beach. I'll come up here where the bugs actually are. Cookie, you walked right past the stink bug. Part of me wishes they actually competed, like in Stardew. But the other part of me is very happy that they don't, and they're just kind of there. Oh, no, I'm not going to chase the dragonfly. That guy didn't even jump. He just sat there and waited on me. Swing the camera up. Summertime's a good time of the year for the bug off, because there's just so many different bugs. See, that's the thing that makes me sad is we have the villagers, a lot of the villagers that I'm happy with. There's ones out there I would love to get, but I love the spending a day burning through Nook Miles tickets, going out looking for a new villager. That's one of my favorite things to do in the game. I wish we weren't limited to 10. I thought it was a giant one for a second. I got excited. Just a regular one. I enjoyed the bug off much more than the fishing one. I got 12. What Nook Mile did I get? Oh, participated in the bug off. That makes sense. Rebellious rebel. Gonna make money today. That's what's gonna happen. Flowers are getting out of control again. Okay. Yeah, I gotta keep at this till I get the gold this time, because I got the gold in the fishing tournament a couple weeks ago. Going on your walk today, honey? No? Yeah, yoga's good. And you're inside in the air conditioning. You don't have to go outside in the heat. Right, but I'm just talking in terms of comfort. Really, Balloon, you're gonna show up in the middle of the bug off? Oh man, this is repetitive. Just keep hoping for good runs, man. Just need my good runs to get the score up as fast as possible. Oh man, scared that one off. Fine, Balloon. You got me. Oh, just what I needed, more money. More money to throw at bugs. Got that one at the last moment. And my net broke. Tammy back there hunting bugs all by herself. It's like she knows she's the outcast. This is one of those things I wish they streamlined. Just let me get back into the thing, man. Come on. I should have my net out. Are you kidding me, Balloon, again? Ah, stole it from you, Bree. I'm playing to win, Bree. Eugene. Just barely see that bug. Walking leaves are cool. Ah. Crap. I wish they had some bait equivalent for bugs. I heard one of the earlier Animal Crossings had honey that would attract bugs. Yeah, I gotta see what I have saved up. I think I might have enough walking leaves for him to make me one too. I just got my hammerhead figure today from CJ. I was disappointed in it because it's like a little tiny fish. It's not big like the great white is. Yeah, I was very disappointed when I got it. It's like, ah. I saw you, Grasshopper. I'm coming for you. Where'd you go? Oh, it's a locust. Yeah, I was very disappointed during the pre-roll when it was doing the countdown. I opened it up. I was like, oh. I mean, it's like the size of a salmon. It's like this. Bugs. I need bugs. Another balloon. Game, what are you doing to me, man? Oh, I ran up on it. Could have had 11. Like, I feel like I go days without seeing balloons, and then now in the middle of an event, it's like, here's some balloons. Yeah, it's not my style, personally. Glad I didn't stop mid-tournament to get that balloon for that dress. I love his spiritualness about bugs. I did want to pull the leaf bug out. Everything else can sell. Yeah, everything else will sell. What do you mean about the gold? The trophy I'm aiming at? Is that what you're asking about? Oh wait, I forgot to. Oh, yeah. I mean, since I got some stuff to drop off in storage, I'll show you. Make the long journey back up. It's funny, I was playing so much Ghost of Tsushima this week that the last couple times I tried to play this, I kept trying to fast travel. I'd pull the map up and be like, oh. It's like, nope, can't do that here. Gotta run all the way back. I still have the impulse to pull the map up and try to fast travel. I started like a little trophy collection up here. Where I have, you know, I have the silver, and there's the silver from the last bug off. Here's my gold fishing trophy. So, I just want to have all the gold. I gotta figure out what I need to do to get the gold house. You know, I never finished Fire Emblem. I need to go back to it. When you reach a certain points threshold, like when you get to 100 points, he'll send you the bronze. You get to 200, he'll send you the silver. When you get 300, he'll send you the gold. Do I have enough of the leaf bugs? I do. I also have a bunch of bugs to sell. I've been saving. No. Yeah, I got past the big twist in the story. You know, when it does the time jump and all that stuff. And then I got a couple missions past that, and then I just stopped playing it. It's just one of those things where, hey, something new came out, some new shiny thing came out and got my attention. And then I had to, I did have to uninstall it to make room for Deadly Premonition when I played it a couple weeks ago. I need more memory on my Switch is what I need. Why can't I order a... Play around, something else. It's not giving me the option to order a thing from him today. That's disappointing. I'm about to put some leaf bugs back. Ooh, 82,000. Wow. I'm gonna have to go to the bank. I don't want to carry that much money around with me. I need to anyway because it's part of the daily activities, but... I don't know if I have that particular color, so I'll go ahead and order them. Nothing new. Seasonal. $11.2 mil. Sitting pretty in Animal Crossing. I'd be happy with half that in real life. In dollars, not bells, obviously. I have no use for bells in the real world. They're noisy and take up space. The game's not providing me with the quick, easy bugs this time. Last time there would almost always be a bug or two in the plaza. Ah. The only use I have for bells in the real world is when I have a cat. You put one on the cat so it can't attack you out of nowhere. And you don't need 11 million bells for that. One works. Ah, you little... Always come here and get my free ant, though. Doesn't net me any money, but it counts towards the ultimate goal, right? Oh, it's gotta be down there. Yeah, they have a use to a point, and then once you get to the point where you have so much, it's like, I don't really need bells anymore. This is going to be a longer than usual installment of Animal Crossing and Coffee, because it's going to take so long to get the gold trophy. No bugs. Yeah, and you got in on the ground floor this time too. You were here before I was even truly live. I'm always surprised when people pop in before I even really get started. I hear a cicada. Where is it? Wait a minute, what's buried in front of his house? Another fossil? I know that wasn't the end game of what we were trying to do, but... Yeah, I got up early and did some adult type stuff, you know, paid bills and whatnot. And then I was like, alright, it's time to get going. Time to retreat into Fantasyland, where everything's all happy and cheery. Money's no concern. Ooh, 8 points. Didn't even get double. Come on, let's go. Like, it really needs to be on, like, the second round. It just needs to be... You have your 500? Alright, let's go. I don't need the whole spiel each time, man. And I will continue to complain about it every time we do these things. You and CJ both, man. You're too long-winded. Ah, forgot I can't slip through there. Oh no, you got out of reach. Yeah, there's a lot of things I would tweak with the tournaments. I'd cut down the dialogue on consecutive runs. With the fishing one, I would either put CJ closer to the water or not allow it to start until you're in the presence of water. Like the timer shouldn't start until you're in a space where you can cast. The fact that the timer starts on the fishing tournament before you've even gotten to the water is kind of a pain. Ah, I see one back here. See another one back there. This tree grove is really good for the cicadas. Ah, scared one off. I just wish I could pull the camera up just a little bit more. Tree stopped me from getting him the first try. That's how it would go in real life too if I was trying to catch bugs. I'd smack the tree first every time. Because I am uncoordinated. I hurt my toe this morning sitting here because I went to uncross my legs and kicked my computer tower. So I'm off to a great start today as far as, you know, being clumsy. Leaf bug. Aw. Scared the mantis. Make my way back. Where am I at on points, I wonder? See, now we have a couple butterflies right here in the plaza. It's perfect. I was gonna check my points, but I'm gonna get these butterflies. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Where'd the other one go? Flick, your long-windedness cost me a butterfly. The game once again sending me balloons while I'm in the middle of a thing. I still wish you could do that yourself. Buy a balloon, attach a present to it, and send it away. And then it would like go to like a friend's island or whatever. I mean, I know you can send gifts and stuff, but it would be cooler to send them via balloon. Possibly even better if they go to a random person's island, because then you could just send some real cool things out there. Not gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of cicadas in real life. They're kind of gross looking. Their little shells are cool, but cicadas themselves are kind of disgusting looking. Especially when they have that annual explosion of population there, and they're everywhere. Ah, almost had it. Bugs are interesting like that though, because there's some bugs that are just really cool, and then other bugs that are gross. Like, I'm not a big fan of things that swarm. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Ah! You pesky locust, get back here. Yeah, I've never seen with my own two eyes the big explosion of them that happens when they're just all over everything, but I've seen photos of it in video, and it just makes my skin crawl. But I've seen just random individual cicadas, and they're kind of gross looking. And then, you know, as a kid, I was always fascinated with their shells, the way they shed their skin and leave their little former body behind. Yeah, ironically, their sound is not something that bothers me. I do have a that sounds like summer kind of vibe with it too, but like, it's just when they have that big population explosion and they're all over everything. I don't like swarmy things. Like, an individual ant is cool, a whole hive of them is not. You know, like... I know it. No, that's not the net I want. I don't want that one. I want the crazy striped one. Thank you. Nope. Alright, let me see if I can figure out where my points are. $74. Yeah, I don't like swarms of anything, like, especially bees. Bee swarms are terrifying. But like, I think a variety of beetles are fascinating. You know, pill bugs, little fellows that roll up into a ball. They're adorable little bugs. Spiders creep me out because they're so alien looking, but I also don't make a habit of murdering them because they're essential. Yeah, I'm right there with you. I swell up if I get stung. And ironically, that was a allergy I developed in adulthood. I got stung by a bee in Texas and had a reaction to it. And prior to that, I was not allergic. Ah! Ran up on it. Come on, bugs. Where you at? This is a pathetic showing. I have all these trees everywhere. Where are you? Thank you, drug beetle. I haven't seen them in forever, but I remember when I was a kid, there used to be these, like, metallic... They had, like, iridescent shells, but they had, like, a metallic tint to them that, beetles that were always around in the summer. I haven't seen them in ages, though. Ah, I was trying to be creepy and creep around. Sneaky, not creepy. Actually, I have to take back what I said. I do sometimes murder spiders if they're the extremely aggressive kind. I love how when the bug off's over, I start coming across a bunch of bugs. Alright, one more run should get us the bronze. Like I said, some sort of bug attracting bait would be fantastic. Alright, yeah, come on, let me go. Come on. I missed. Got it. I apologize for my compulsion to announce when I miss it. Every time I do it, I find myself saying that. Like, you can plainly see that I didn't net the bug, but I'm gonna let you know that I didn't net the bug anyway. No bugs up on the dance floor, right? Yep, nope. Yeah, it's something I've caught myself doing every time I like go back and watch one of these. I notice every time I miss a bug, I announce that I missed it. It's like, oh, what are you doing? I guess okay, yeah. I'm absolutely okay with that. I was just thinking, it's kind of like I'm in my head thinking that there might be someone that's listening to the audio version of the stream. I guess when you podcast every week, you kind of get in that mindset. I'm going to describe to you what I see since you can't see it. Hey, Citrus Beetle. Ah, Easter Island Head, why'd you betray me? Disappointed that none of these flowers have bugs on them. Game. I've never hit one with a balloon or with a net. I want to. I've just accepted that this is going to be a bad run. Yep, got 6. Does it bother you when you're watching someone play this game and they have their little Nook Mile notification up in the corner flashing and don't get it? Because it bothers me. I just caught myself doing it. Yeah, I noticed it the other day. I was watching Gary Whitta did his the first edition of the dungeon crawling where they played Dungeons and Dragons in Animal Crossing. Through the whole show, he had the Nook Miles thing present up in the corner. I was like, look at your phone, man. Please. Where am I going? I got more bugs to catch. Talk to Flick, don't hit Flick. Yeah, let me give me a second here. Yeah, I think they're gonna do the second episode of it today. You're welcome. There you go. That's the link to Dungeon Crossing is what they call it. You know, it's the like the 0 episode of it where they're setting up characters and all that stuff. And then they get a little bit of adventuring in, because a lot of them it's Gary Whitta, Shannon Woodward, Adam from Animal Talking, the band leader guy, Urban Bohemian, I think Bohemian is the other guy that's on it, and then Cypher, the DM. And they're setting up a game. Cypher's got her basement set up to be like a D&D room. And it's literally just them sitting around the table playing D&D. They're adding new stuff like Zoom capabilities for the new episode, but the pilot, if you want to call it that, is just literally the Animal Crossing character sitting at a table. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of people play D&D of late. Like I finally got into Critical Role. Dungeon Crossing. Xavier Woods, a professional wrestler, has a game channel, Up, Down, Down. Him and a bunch of people play D&D on it. I've been watching them as well. D&D is one of those things that fascinates me. Like I've tried to play it twice and never been able to keep it going, but I do enjoy watching people play it. Yeah, Gary Whitta has turned Animal Crossing into a boon for himself, because like his YouTube channel used to just be him playing like PUBG and stuff, but he started doing the talk show, and then first he started just playing the game, and then he turned it into a talk show, and then now he's got the talk show and a D&D show on top of it, and he gets crazy amounts of views. It's like, man, why didn't I think of that? But I also don't have famous friends, so I can't have famous people come on my talk show. I'm an outsider in the games media business. So I don't have deep friendships with the kind of funny people and whatnot. Nor am I a Hollywood screenwriter like Widow. It's all about networking. Aha. I knew you were on that tree, Cicada. I'm gonna creep around and get you. Coming for you, buddy. Yeah, if you've never watched any of his stuff, Gary's like a grouchy old British man in a fun way. Where were all you bugs during the thing? Oh, cool! I didn't know it totaled them from all of them. That's fantastic. That means I don't have to sit here for 3 hours doing this. I didn't know it totaled them up over all of them. That's fantastic. Got my gold trophy. Now I can get back to the regular island stuff. That's fantastic. I literally thought I was gonna be here till noon. Just doing this. Now I can just catch bugs for profit. I got a fossil to assess too. And I get to go swimming now. I'm so excited. I worry. I think I might have gotten all the DIYs from Pascal. Because he's back to give me just pearls. Wonder how many mermaid... There's 14 of them. Okay, so I don't have all of them. He's just being stingy and not giving me everything. As we've discussed before. Also, thanks for joining the Discord. It's very quiet over there. But I love it. Does persnickety Pascal work for you? Is that... No, that doesn't work, because persnickety and stingy doesn't mean the same thing. It is fun to say, though, persnickety Pascal. Yeah, I still got that mermaid bed if you want it. Oh, wait, I already did this. Duh. Yeah, it's funny, like, after all the conversation I've had on here about how he always shows up for the first scallop for me, the last 2 days he's made me wait till, like, the third scallop before he showed up. It's like, I see how it is. I was bragging about you, Pascal, and now you're gonna be a jerk. I do find it amusing that Flick is the only person, the only animal character in the entire game that wears pants. Everyone else out here Winnie the Pooh in it. Oh, you got the bed. Congratulations. Let's see if Able Sisters is disappointing, as usual. Alright, I'm buying the staff uniform. I have no need for it, but I'm buying it. And I didn't mean to wear it. Darn it. I love the idea of formal shorts. That seems counterintuitive to me. Like, I've never heard of formal shorts. Disappointing as always. Gotta go change my shirt. I don't want to walk around in the staff shirt. It's Saturday, man. You gotta wear the gaudy Hawaiian wear, man. Let's go get changed so we can get ready to go swimming. Oh, wait. Do this while I'm at it. keep catching bugs so I can sell them, man. That's a good money day. Where do we put the money tree? Now I have to compulsively clean up the island. And then I still have to get the furniture. Now that I think about it, I still gotta shake out some trees. Drop the money tree right here. Alright, so... That's good coffee. Even though it's getting cold now, it's good coffee. Oh wait, change your clothes, you fool. Ugh. It's still early. Although I have been up for 2.5 hours now that I look at the clock. So I no longer have that excuse. There we are. I'm gonna put on my water shoes because we're gonna go swimming. And I'll remove my socks. Gonna rock the Crocs, man. By and large, I try to dress my character like I dress in real life, or vice versa. But I don't own any Crocs. I don't see myself owning Crocs anytime soon. I don't leave the house anymore, so I don't have the need for Crocs to go to the beach or anything. Like, there's a number of clothes that I have in real life that I've bought in-game that are very similar. And then in the case of this Hawaiian shirt, I bought this shirt because it's similar to the one I'm wearing right now in the game. But I'm not gonna lie and say that the game's entirely at fault, because when I was a teenager, I wore a ton of tacky ass Hawaiian shirts. It was my, I don't know what it was. I was like proto Guy Fieri. You think I'm kidding? I'm not. I wish I had pictures of my senior year of high school, because I had bleached blonde hair. I bleached my goatee because I didn't have a full beard then. I couldn't grow it in high school, but I could grow the goatee. So I had the Van Dyke bleached. This was bleached and spiked, and I wore a lot of Hawaiian shirts, a lot of black shirts with fire and dragons and you know, just the most tacky, gaudy stuff. And I love it, and I still love it, but I appreciate it for what it is. What? I am sorry. I don't know what it just did. Oh, I bet the emojis got you. I'm still tweaking my Nightbot. Like, I want to find the balance where, like, it doesn't let people go crazy with emojis, but also it doesn't freak out when people just do, like, 5 in a row. Like, I find it absurd that it deleted everything. Like, the entire conversation's gone. What the heck? Retro stereo. I think I have that already. Yeah, I apologize for Nightbot's overzealousness. You are the missing link. I do appreciate that it made that joke. That was... It made a weakest link joke. Yeah, that was a good show. Let's see. Intercom monitor. That's hilarious. Retro stereo. I'm pretty sure I have this. Yes, I have this. Honeybee. At some point, I'm going to need to sit down and organize these flowers. So they're not so scattershot color-wise. My one design regret is that I didn't give the villagers yards. I didn't give them custom little yards that speak to their personality. My brain went for organization over anything. You don't get the bugs store. You get the other stuff. Timmy and Tommy. I'm glad they finally put clothes on. It was creepy when they were just wearing aprons. Late naked little Tanuki boys. Bugs. Oh yeah, I'll absolutely accept 11,000. Alright, let's go for a swim, see if we can get our boy Pascal to show up. Let me organize everything I didn't sell. There we go. I love that you can do a running flipping dive. That's one of my favorite things in the whole game. I miss swimming. One day, whenever I own a home, I'm gonna get a pool. I hate public pools with a passion. There was a period of my life from 7th grade to my junior year, so just a couple years where we owned a pool, and it was the best. I think I got more sun that summer than I've ever gotten in my entire life. Yeah, see, he's doing the thing where he's not showing up on the first one. He's being stingy. For the better part of a month, he would show up every time on the first scallop. Now he's not doing it for me. And I think it's because I was public with my love for him showing up on the first one. Oh, that's hurtful. That's so hurtful. I loved, like, we moved into that house in 7th grade, and it took the first summer we didn't get to swim in it because the house had sat for like almost a full year before we bought it, so the pool was disgusting, because the previous owners didn't drain it or anything, so it was like a pond. It was like a above ground pond is what it was. Those little water beetles that are in this game, the ones with like the paddle looking back legs, were in the pool. Like, it was terrible. It was all algae filled and just gross. So it took a full summer to get the water clean, because we in theory we could have drained it, scrubbed it, and all that stuff, but my money, and so it took the first summer to get it clean, and I think we might have got like a week or two with it by the end of the summer. But the remaining summers that we lived there, every day in the pool. Like, between the sun and the chlorine, I had blonde hair. And was super tan. But yeah, I can't stand public pools. They're terrible. Much like you said, it's the public that's the problem. One of Chelsea's family members lives in a real nice apartment complex that has a pool, and we go there, or we went there last summer a lot, because it's not a very busy place. Like, a lot of people don't go there, and so it's not as terrible as like the public pool here in town, which is just always jam-packed with people. Drove past it a couple days ago, helping Chelsea take the recycling to the dumpster, and it was packed. And I just remember like thinking, like, why are you all at the pool? Like, we're in the middle of a pandemic. What are you doing? But yeah, like you, I don't leave the house. It's been like a half dozen times since March. And I'm not gonna lie, I love it. I'm introverted and slightly agoraphobic, and really don't like getting out. Yeah, people are so dumb. Like, I watched a Japanese wrestling event the other day, about a week ago, and they have crowds back in Japan now, but they have like all sorts of protocol. Like, there's like 2 to 3 seats between each person, and they're not allowed to cheer. They can only applaud. They're all wearing masks because the Japanese people get it. Like, they understand the importance of disease control in a way that we seem to lack here in America. I think at this point you cannot even say seem. Like, we obviously, as a overall people, don't understand what needs to be done. There's a bunch of us that get it, but the vast majority don't seem to. Like, 2 to 3% of people, of the population could die from this. It seems like a small amount until you realize that, like, how many people that, you know, exponentially goes up to. You know, you're talking like the population of Los Angeles dying. And that's a lot of freaking people. I wish it would let you do this while you're in the water. It's driving me nuts swimming around with the Nook Miles flashing. Come on, man. Give me my second scallops so Pascal show up. I just want a pearl or a DIY. But more than anything, I just want to talk to him. I want to see him and hear his little words of wisdom. That's what I want more than anything. Just want to hear what pearls he's got to unfold. I've been taking pictures of him every day. Every time he says that his little expression, I take a picture of it so I can have them all cataloged. Okay, I have nothing to sell to Flick. Yeah, mine is almost entirely Animal Crossing clips and shots, and Chelsea's gotten back into Breath of the Wild, so there's a new bit of them. Screenshots from that as well. She bought herself the DLC, so she's been diving back into that. It's a game she's never finished. She's at the end. She could easily go to Ganon and beat him, but she doesn't want to end it. Yeah, we only have the one. Yeah, that's partly why we need more memory space. Like, we thought about getting another one, back when the pandemic started, but, you know, then they were hard to get a hold of, and then that also gave us pause of, like, maybe we ought to hold on to our money. Like, yeah, see, this is her house right here. You gotta swing the net, Kiki. There you go. Ah, you missed. I wish you'd let them catch him, man. That would be hilarious. She's one of my favorites. She's like just a normal cat, but she's adorable. I didn't even think about Puck and Cookie having the same coloration. It's like they're family from a different species. I'm disappointed they still haven't given us flippers. I want to wear flippers while I'm out here swimming around. I also refuse to wear the snorkel mask because it removes my beard. I don't want seaweed. I want a scallop. Give me a scallop. I'm not asking for much, game. Although that's a lie. I do ask for a lot, and you haven't given it to me. I just want a scallop right now. There we go. But no Pascal. Disappointment. The game met me halfway. It heard me demanding a scallop. It said, alright, I'll give you a scallop, but I'm not giving you the otter, buddy. I've maxed out my milestone with him. I did max out my milestone. I've met him 20 times now. I gotta learn when I go to scratch my head to just hold A, because I can still swim in that direction. Alright, let's go for it again. I need a scallop and Pascal. Pascallop, that's what I need. I need both. There we go, pesky Pascal. There we go. I knew there was a P word that we could use. And picky was too simple. I like that I live in a world here where I can pick up a jellyfish and not get stung. And not kill the jellyfish because I tore its simple tissue. Because I imagine if you tried to pick up if you tried to manhandle a jellyfish by hand, you could probably hurt it. Need my Pascal fix. I really wish he wasn't random. I wish he was just out here. I wish he served as, like, Flick and CJ do, and that you could sell him the sea creatures for a bonus amount. But I also don't want him to be randomly occurring. Like, I want him to just be out here every day. Like I said, I don't ask much, but I ask a lot. I really hate the sea grapes. I think the sea grapes are the sea bass of the water creatures. Oh. You're a rascally one. I bet you're a giant clam. Gotta sneak up on you. Oh, no, you weren't a giant clam. You were a giant isopod. Essentially a giant pill bug, but underwater. I wonder if they roll into balls like pill bugs do. Hey, there he is. It just took 3. Took 3 this time. Absolutely, sir. I actually have 2 of them, but you won't take the other one. I've seen that one before, but I still like it. And I like that he has like an echo to what he's saying, like it's some sort of profound sentiment. Gotta follow him. Gotta watch him eat it. Because he's an adorable otter. Get back here. Most sea creatures are. Oh, cool. They do the roly-poly thing? Awesome. That's my thing. Like, I've never had lobster. But once I learned that they are, like, genetically cousins to cockroaches, I could never eat a lobster. Like, it completely ruined the thought of eating it to me. So, like... Because now that's all I see when I see a lobster is I don't see a lobster, I see a giant freaking underwater cockroach. Yeah, shrimp are gross looking too. I will eat shrimp, but like I just, when I eat them, I just think about what they, don't think about what they look like. Oysters I could never bring myself to eat because they look too much like mucus. Like, I understand the sensation of an oyster sliding down your throat is similar to that, and I just can't do it. I have a feeling it would trigger my gag reflex, and then it would just be embarrassing. Like, realistically, living in Ohio, being kind of essentially landlocked, you know, we have rivers and lakes and whatnot, but, like, seafood is not fresh here, so I just generally don't mess with it. Now, when I was in high school, I went to Boston and had some really good fish. I mean, literally the restaurant we ate at was on the harbor, so like the fish came in off the boat and right into the kitchen, and it was good. That's where I learned I like cod. Oh, he gave me the mermaid chair. I wonder what that looks like. I dig it. I mean, it doesn't fit my decor, but it's a nice nice fancy looking chair. You know, the mark of good soap is the bathroom is easily like 60 feet away from me, and Chelsea just got out of the shower and opened the door, and I can smell the soap from here. That's some good soap. Oh, it smells so good. Has like a minty, almost pepperminty type smell to it. Smells very clean. I'm only explaining it to you because I didn't want to look like a weirdo going sniffing the air. Alright, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna change my shoes. I'm gonna do one more run of catching bugs, just because. But I don't want to wear the water shoes while I do it. I'm also gonna water flowers real quick. You know, perspective matters. I'm on camera sniffing the air with my eyes closed and obviously enjoying what I'm smelling. Let's see. Yeah, let's go catch some bugs. I'm not gonna do another bug off round, but I am gonna... Oh look, a fly. This turnip's been sitting out here rotten for like 2 months. I thought eventually it would go away. I didn't expect it to be a permanent fixture. Hey, speaking of cicada shells, like I find it fascinating that the eyes are still there. Like when they peel out of their old skin, as it were, like the eyes are also present. I always find that so fascinating. And then I also think about how horrific it would be if that's how we grew. Like every time we had a growth spurt, we had to peel out of our skin. Yeah, I know. It's a horrible thought, isn't it? That's where my brain is. Like if you did... Like, it's not literally the eyeballs on the shell, but there is, like, you can see the... Like, there is a layer of film that is, present. But the thought of humanity growing that way also is just something else. The idea of just finding hollowed out skin shells everywhere. Like if we literally exfoliated on that level. You know, like, we didn't just shed random flakes, if we shed literally layers at one time. Oh, I need to stop thinking about it. It's gonna creep myself out. Yeah, if you think people are bad now. It's like, oh crap, I'm growing. Oh god, it's so awful. Oh, hold on. Alright, I tried to purge that thought. Like, I wish you can customize these fish drying racks so they had more than just octopi on them. Like, I would like other things. I'm disappointed there's no of the fancy stags, like the big ones, hanging out on my trees. Giant stag beetles, or the other two that are out here that tend to hang out on palm trees. It just occurred to me we're almost to August. On the drying racks, I don't know. Not sure. I just would like variety. Like maybe if they weren't all octopus, you know, like if it was like a couple octopus, a couple mackerels. Sunfish would be funny because it would take up the whole thing. It'd just be one big fish. much more inventory? I had 2 more bugs. I just need 2 more bugs, guys. There's one. Since I'm not on the... Look at that. Now, if this had been the bug off, I would have never caught it. I would have just chased it endlessly. But I netted it unseen. It was behind a tree, and I still snagged it. And did you notice the bug? I'm not doing the bug off, and there's been no balloons. I tell you, the people at Nintendo are sadists. They enjoy just screwing with the people that play their games. I like Eugene's hat. I'd never wear it, but it works on his head. Eugene, I wager you haven't caught a single bug. I've watched you try to catch bugs before. Eugene's on drugs. I didn't know that about him. I gotta fix my total follower count. It didn't go up. You know, I've noticed it's weird. This meter over here doesn't update if someone follows while you're not streaming. Because Mansocks followed me while I was off stream, and it didn't bump up this to 130. I'm gonna have to fix that between streams. Yeah, Eugene. I don't need like zombie Eugene walking around eating flesh. I'm gonna sign in later today, and he will have eaten Marina's face. Be like, I like calamari. I'll release one dung beetle for another dung beetle. Catch and release program. Although, ironically, if you put a black hat like he had on, like the same style hat, but black, Eugene would resemble Heisenberg. We've got our Walter White on the island, apparently. I like that he's apologizing. Like, I'm sorry, I can only offer you 14,000. Is that good? What I find hilarious is that early on, when I had no money in this game, I consistently... Hey, look, a balloon finally showed up. I consistently would get offered the $1.3 million crown. It would show up in the Able Sisters store all the time. Now that I'm absolutely loaded, I never see it. It, like, never shows up. Nah, that's okay. I'll buy one eventually. I just find it the way that worked out to be hilarious. Yeah, it's like it was there all the time when I was broke. And it's not even a thing I necessarily want, but it's like when it was there, I couldn't afford it. It wasn't an option. Now that it's totally an option, they're like, no, we're never going to offer it to you. We're just going to put a bunch of junk in the store like cat noses and spaghetti or rice on your face. Yeah, I was a day one adopter. And I have not missed a day. There have been days where I've missed the ATM and forgot to go to it, but I have played every day since it came out. For at least an hour. Like, we're about to hit 2 hours right now. Oh, look at that. Back-to-back balloons. It's like the game's listening. Again. I don't have a microphone on this thing. Although I do have this one right here. Nintendo, if you're listening, do all the things we've said we want. Streamline the menus. Let me buy things in bulk. Yeah, first Animal Crossing, I think we've discussed this before. The first Animal Crossing I ever played was the phone version. And I just immediately got hooked on it. And then that was about 2 months before this game came out. And I was like, alright, I know Animal Crossing is going to be a day one purchase. Because like I like games, like you just said, with customization. Like I like the quote-unquote dollhouse aspect of it. And then this game is just so chill that it's been a godsend during the last couple months, where it's like, you know what, I'm stressed out, work's getting to me, you know, I end the day wanting to pull my hair out or set fire to my desk. I need to get on Animal Crossing and just fish for a half hour, and then boom, day's better. I'm curious, in the alternate timeline where we didn't hit a pandemic while this was coming out, if it would have been as huge. Like, obviously the Animal Crossing people would have been all over it, but would it have drawn in such a wide net like it did, you know? Because I know a lot of people that tried it out just because it was something to do and fell in love with it, whereas other people, you know, like Jen, my friend Jen, has played every one of them practically, and was, you know, she's the reason I tried the phone one, you know, like, yeah, she talked me into, like, no, you should try it, it's really cool. Like, cause I don't want to say I'm stubborn, but I'm stubborn. Always had that, like, I will not play a phone game. My phone is not for games. And I still have that that view by and large, but I put a lot of time into the free-to-play phone Animal Crossing. Yeah, I mean, COVID introduced a lot of things to a lot of people. A lot of people are out there doing creative stuff they never would have done had they not been trapped at home. I do know one last thing I need to do before I go sell all this stuff. I need to water my flowers. How is yoga? Your soap smells amazing. Yeah. You double wash just because the soap smelled good. Yeah. Yeah, when you opened the door, I got hit with a wave of the smell, so I had to tell everybody about how good the soap smelled. She just said hashtag self-care. Yep. Total self-care Saturday for you. I don't know if the mic picked her up. She was pretty far away, but she was discussing soaping up and then soaping up again just because it smells so good. Yeah, what was the name of the company you bought that soap from? Herb and Eden is what she bought the soap from. Right. So it's like Herb apostrophe N Eden. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, those soaps smell amazing. Even not even using them to wash, just sniffing the bars smelled amazing. Yeah. Oh wait, I got more flowers to water. Yeah, I cannot stress how good these soaps she bought smell. Like they're amazing. They literally make the bathroom fragrant just sitting in them. You know, not even wet. Yeah. And that's totally non-sponsored. We're just advocating for them. Yeah, absolutely. I would accept the sponsorship wholeheartedly. But just advocating for a good brand we found. Skincare is important. I mean, especially the older you get. Like I'm this close to 40, and it's important. Well, I exaggerate. I'm probably this close to 40, not this close. I've got a little while. I like to say I'm in my mid 30s. Oh wait, I have a full inventory. What am I doing catching bugs? I need to go sell. Like, I will freely admit I'm not the greatest at skincare. I've got a real flakiness going on. If I don't watch it. No, I didn't want to play around. Ah. Never mind. I changed my mind. Yeah, you can go ahead and be disappointed, Flick. I'm here to sell bugs. I'm a little bummed that I couldn't order a figurine today. Had I known that, I would have ordered it Thursday when he was here. Because we had, he was here Thursday, CJ was here Friday, and then now Flick's back on Saturday. Yeah, I shouldn't have sold the scorpion I had, because I'm having such a hard time getting them. Like, I so rarely find them, and most of the time when I do, they get me. Because they come out of nowhere and stab me. Because I'd love to get a scorpion figure. It'll go well next to my tarantula. Also, Nintendo, let me sell my old scallops to Pascal. Let him take more than one. Because the second day he was here, I went out into the water with like a half dozen scallops in my pocket, hoping to give them all to him. Since Nintendo's listening, I'm assuming. Let's see, film projector. I want to keep that. I don't. And I need to make more. I do need to buy another net. I should probably also, while I'm here, go ahead and buy my daily allotment of other things. Because I try to buy some things every day, so that way I never run out. Like, try to buy at least 10 customization kits. I wouldn't mind having Octavian also. Oh man, I hope at some point they patch in like the ability to have more than 10 islanders, man. Because I have Marina and Zucker. I would easily add Octavian if it didn't mean I had to lose somebody else. Like, I will absolutely re-terraform my whole island to make room for new villagers if I could get more than 10. Yeah, Zucker is one of my favorites. I love his takoyaki head, man. The fact that his head is a octopus-based dish is hilarious to me. Like, takoyaki looks delicious. I just can't stomach the idea of eating it. Yeah, he's one of my favorite characters that I don't have. I keep hoping Tammy will want to leave, and then I can just get somebody new. I like Bruce, but I wouldn't be heartbroken if he left. Although he is one of my newer guys. Oh no, she's saying cat's pajamas now. Oh, that reminds me, I need to make a reef for Cookie as soon as she'll accept it. Gotta make sure I talk to her a bunch. Cookie is extremely talkative. Like, every time I talk to her, like, the chat windows, there's like 3, 4 of them. Most people say one thing and move on. Here's Heisen Eugene. I need to get him a Heisenberg hat that's all black. That's what I need to do. I just gotta remember for the rest of the day to stay away from, That's what I was gonna do, because the last dog I had, I gave that to. I had Marcel for a brief moment, and I gave him the dog bone welcome sign. I just got to get her to the point where she'll accept gifts. That's the hard part right now. Can I craft anything? No, I don't have anything craftable right now. So let me look at my recipes. I wish they designed this better, because this does not look like a wooden fish until you turn it around. There it is. I need softwood for that. Wow, 90 stone for the arch. Really? I want to make it and see what the the options are to customize it. A paw print door sign? That's a thing that exists? I want to get the camp sign. I've never come across that yet. Where you can, there's a sign that you can place that says campsite on it. I bet she'd like the peach dress also. I love when I have things that require a thing I don't have the recipe for. I'll make that too. So let's get some bamboo and some wood. And some weeds to make some stuff. I gotta remember what button to push. Play this game hundreds of hours and I still managed to flub the button presses. I'll have to see if I have the fruits for it, but I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, it looks like I do have the fruit for it. Does this drive you nuts too, that the branches are between the softwood, the hardwood, and the regular wood? Like, I understand it's alphabetical, but like, I just want them to all, I want all the wood pieces together. Let's see, I want to make one of these. In fact, let's make two of these. I'm in a gift-giving mood around the island. Even though I can't give Cookie anything yet because she's new. A couple of these. The completionist in me wants to do everything. I want to make everything. I want to have all the milestones. I want to have all the items, at least one of them. Yeah, I have 5 more items to get in the mermaid collection. Switch over here, this will make it easier. What am I missing on the door plate? I thought I had the... Did I grab the wrong wood for the door plate? I did. I grabbed the wrong kind of wood. Silly me. Also, you can't craft at the fish tank. That doesn't work. You gotta be lined up with the crafting station. Alright, now to customize. Floral swag. Get the pink ones. And the white and blue ones. What you got there banging on? Nothing? Are you making cookies again? Oh, okay. I had to kill one of those stupid, weird, flyy, crickety looking things that...
Exactly that. That's
Yeah. Yeah, they're in style right now, I think. I don't really like the dried bamboo, but I'll make it anyway. Last thing, door plate. Oh, we do have a pink variety. That's awesome. Now I just gotta talk to her relentlessly until she accepts gifts. Which sounds terrible. Okay, so... fill up my storage again. Ah. I needed wrapping paper and I put it away. So this will be for Cookie. And I'll wrap up the other gifts for other people, so... let's see... I don't have any pink wrapping paper, so I'll do that. And then everything else will be in gray. One at a time, like everything else in the game. I have not gotten anybody to the point where they send me their picture. That's what I want. You know, once you reach the top tier friend tier with people, they will send you a framed picture of themselves. That's my end game. Which one's Bianca? I don't think I've ever seen Bianca. Alright, people, where are you? I have gifts to give. Yes, we are. We absolutely are. Let me find... Kiki, you want something? I'll give you a gift. Oh, can I not do gifts today? That's terrible. I guess I gotta find somebody who's not out hunting. There you go, Marina's home. I wish that she had not been gifted this setup, this Cavalier shirt. Pico gave it to her. It was one of those things where I had to deliver the gift. And... at random, this one. Hopefully it was the pink one. Has she put up... Did you give, honey? Did you give Marina the shell speaker and the clam lamp? Yeah. Okay.
I thought it looked cute in place, so I gave it to her. I've been gifting all the...
Can you make me a clam lamp?
I only have one.
Oh, you didn't make it? You received one? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. I thought you had the recipe.
And I wasn't using it, so I was like,
Alright, I thought maybe you had a recipe for it.
if
so.
I do come across one, I'll make you one. But
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know it was a thing till just now.
That's why I let you go through my inventory and do all that stuff.
I didn't see it when I went through your inventory, so
It was there.
I missed it. That I understand. I missed it. I gave Bruce this basketball. I felt he needed a basketball. You gave Bruce the bamboo shelf I gave you? Regifting, man. You realize? You realize he displayed it backwards? Yeah, he's got it. He's got the plate facing the girder stack in the corner, which I think the girder stack is his bed. Yeah. Bruce lives a very rough life. He's got a cardboard couch. Come on, Bruce, get off your butt so I can give you gifts. Get down. Get down. Come on. I'm gonna go over here and wreck your plates. I want to fix it so much. Oh, God, I want to fix it. It drives me nuts that he has it displayed backwards, honey. I know. Nothing I can do about it either. It won't let me do anything with it. Because it's not my house. Also, I just discovered you can't give people gifts during the bug off. Unless they're in their house not bug offing. Yeah. They're too invested in missing the bugs with their nets to accept gifts. Alright, let me go deposit my money and then I'm gonna take a break. Oh. See, let's deposit a full 73,375. Wish my bank account looked like that. Alright. Alright, that's perfect timing then. Because I'm about to hop off and take a break and get back to whatever it is I'm playing next. I have multiple options, so I need to kind of flip a coin. Thanks for hanging out this morning. I'll see you next time. Everyone else is coming across this later. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe to Polynerdic on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We have a subreddit. We have a Discord. We have polynerdic.com. We have Patreon and Coffee. Those are all the places you can find us, help us out, support us, whatever your particular style is, whether it's monetary, with your eyes, your time, your ears. Absolutely will do that, Ashley. Everyone else out there, thank you for watching this later on. It'll be posted live on, or it'll be posted not live, posted soon on polynerdic.com for everyone else. You too, take care and stay safe. I will be back shortly with either Carrion, Super Hot Mind Control Delete, or more of Ghost of Tsushima. I am torn deeply between which of those three I'm going to play next. So I'll be back in a little while.